Get started. My name is Fabian Ramirez. Today I'm going to be talking to you about going from the barrio to the university. And I'm going to share a little bit about my experience and where I came from and where I am now today. Obviously, I'm not here because I stayed in the barrio. I'm here because I got out. Okay? I got out, and guess what? I'm never going back. In fact, my kids are never going back. Because the decisions that I was able to make took me out of the barrio and to the university. And because of that, my kids are never going to be able to live in the barrio. The only reason why I go is to get some good food. Some good food in the barrio. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes you just pull over and they have the little troquita, you're like, no one will ever go at night to go get the little taquitos with the little taco stand, But me, man, I don't care, because that's where I'm from, man. I know how it is in the barrio, I take my wife to the barrio, and you know what? Sometimes she gets on like nothing on the phone. She's not even aware. Me, I get out, I'm checking it out, make sure everything's okay, But my wife is like, girl, let me tell you, girl, About these friends that maybe you shouldn't have been hanging around with, right? Friends that your mom, that you can't even take home for your mom to meet, right? We all have friends like that sometimes where it's like, hey, when they come over, hey, don't cuss, My mom doesn't like when people cuss. I mean, we have to explain that to your friends when they come over. More than likely, they're probably not good friends, right? Hey, hide that stuff, Dad sees that, he doesn't know about that. Chill out, put it in your sock. I don't care how far I go in life. I don't care how much education I have. I always know where I came from. Man, the seats was todo rompido. I didn't care, I just, in fact, I didn't even need a seat. I would just take off, I would just go real fast. I knew how to do it and just stand up with it. Just take off, You catch another speed, you just stand up. And then all of a sudden you sit down, you forget, hey, guess what? I forgot. I don't even have one. Any mama's boys in the house? Maybe daddy's girl? I don't know. Nobody? Hijo su. I'm not telling. He's not picking on me, So maybe some of you have some primos or whatever. I got some primos that are in jail. They get mad. How come you don't visit me? I'm going to reward you for going to jail, I didn't see you before you even went to jail, Now you're in jail, I'm going to go see you. There's two ways that students learn. Number one is from mistakes. You're always going to learn from mistakes. And if you don't, you're not learning. And it's okay to make mistakes. And I remember having that experience where I just sat in my car and I was just sobbing. I was like this 22-year-old guy in junior college just trying to make it. And I was sobbing. I was like, I'm so stupid. I can't do this. I remember thinking that. And it was like one of the worst times because I really wanted to stop. Somebody that can tell you not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. And that's what a mentor does. A mentor tells you exactly what you need to hear. I remember when I graduated college, I was like, man, you know what? I was the first in my family to graduate. And I got to tell you something. When you graduate, your family graduates. You're not the only one. Everybody gets, that's why they go to your school. And whenever they go to your graduation, man, everybody gets to stand up with you. You want to know why they do that? Because they graduate with you. You take them along for the ride. But when you stop, they stop with you. They stop encouraging, they stop supporting. But man, the further you go, man, they'll stick right by your side. Yeah.
My uncle.
Your uncle?
Mm-hmm.
Why your uncle?
Because my mom got work somewhere else, but he allowed me to live with him.
He let you live with him?
He took care of me, and I don't really have a dad, so.
He took care of you, man. He filled that role that was empty. He said, you know what, I'm not going to let this kid, go do his own thing. I'm going to take care of him. Yeah. I'm going to do whatever it takes. There's the people who are great, the people who are successful, the people who go to the top, you know what they'll say? It takes sacrifice. None of them say, I just stay home. I was just chilling, man. I was watching TV. It was great. All of a sudden, one day I was successful. They're not going to say that, right? Oh, one day I was on made it. One day it was great. Oh, man, you know what they said? Man, I had some hard times. I went through it. I busted it. I didn't stop. Everybody would stop me. They were getting into relationships. They stopped going to school. They stopped doing this. But guess what? I stayed in. I stayed in for the long run. And when you do, you're going to be successful. I got to tell you, man, I was in it for the long run. I'm still in it. For sure, the first to go to grad school, I went to grad school. I have my master's degree. I busted when other people didn't want to do it. I stayed in. Sometimes I was the only Hispanic inside the classroom. I busted it. Today, guess what I get to do? Whatever I want. Guess what job I get to get? Whatever I want. Because the more you learn, the more you earn. College graduates earn $1 million more over their lifetime than do dropouts. So the next time you think about dropping out, the next time you say, I don't want to go to school anymore, you're throwing away $1 million, pretty much. But anyways, that's me holding the Eiffel Tower. And that's us at the Louvre, at the museum. That's where you can see the Mona Lisa inside. We also went to like DC. We've been all over. We've been to New York, San Diego, California. We've been all over. Why? We have the cash saved up. And the education we're able to have, and people spend their whole lifetimes trying to go on these kind of vacations. When you get your graduate degree, they hood you. They put this thing on you. It's called a hoodie. And they kind of put it on you. And that's what that symbolizes. And that's what they're doing right there. They're hooding me. And are you next? Are you next? That's the question for you today. That's what I want you to leave with. Are you next? I'm just getting paid. I'm getting paid to share my story with you. And I want for one day, I want for you to get paid because of your story, but also because you get to share your story. I want to thank you for letting me just share my story with you today. I hope you walk away being motivated. I hope you walk away going, you know what, that's crazy that that guy can make that much money. No, it's not. It's not crazy. It's doable. That's what that is. In fact, I should already be at the PhD level. I should already be there. But because I was messing around in middle school, high school, even in junior college, I decided to get full-time jobs. And I decided to put school on the back burner. I'm not there, but guess what? One day I'm going to be there. I want to go back. I want to do it. I want to finish. I want to go as high as I can. And the PhD level is the highest you can go. And I'm ready to do it. But I want to say to you is, are you next? I hope so. Thank you for letting me share with you today.